Hey everyone, welcome back to PJ Never Lose Fight Picks. We got a banger, 3 title fights tonight. Usman versus Masvidal 2, followed by Zhang versus Namajunas and Shevchenko versus Andrade. Let's hop into it. Open up our preliminaries. We got Carnelossi versus Na Liang. Carnelossi is so much stronger than Na Liang. Carnelossi will work her on the ground and end up either getting a decision or a knockout by the relentless pressure takedowns. Jeff Molina versus Archie Long. Both are amazing fighters, 5 fight win streaks or more. But Molina's ground game is just so much superior than Archie Long. Archie Long is a great fighter, but he only has striking where Molina is nasty on the ground. I think I love Molina by submission. Zhu Rong, I love this guy, versus Rodrigo Vargas. Zhu Rong has some nasty, nasty hands. This guy knows how to throw strikes. He's very accurate. His accuracy is ridiculous, through the roof. I think he's going to pick apart Rodrigo Vargas. Vargas is almost handpicked to fight Zhu Rong. It'll be too easy. Zhu Rong, first round knockout, maybe second round knockout. I'm taking Zhu Rong knockout all the way. Okay, Dana Barterel versus Kevin Natividad. I'm taking the underdog here. I like Natividad. He has great pressure. He'll push the pace the entire fight, push the Mongolian back on his back feet, and get him working hard. I like Kevin Natividad by a decision. He's just going to work him, outpace him, get him on the fence, win the clinches, and win by decision. Tristan Connolly versus Pat Sabatini. Last time Tristan Connolly was out, he fought Michel Pereira, and he essentially won because Pereira gassed himself out for being too flashy, trying to knock him out with backflips and Showtime kicks like Anthony Pettis. Connolly, great boxer, fellow Canadian, but I do not think he'll be able to beat Pat Sabatini. He won't get knocked out by Pat because he has quite the chin, but I think Pat wins by decision easily. Brendan Allen versus Carl Robertson. Allen got demolished by Sean Strickland in his last outing. He could not take him down to the ground and just got pieced up by every punch Strickland threw. It was a beautiful boxing clinic shown by Strickland. Carl Robertson came off a loss as well. Both these guys are coming off losses, but I'm loving Brendan Allen here. He's going to have relentless takedowns and pressure, and this pressure the entire fight. I think it's either going to be a knockout win or a decision win for Allen. His wrestling's going to win it for him. Okay, you got Dwight Grant versus Stefan Sukulik. I like Dwight Grant to win. This guy's some nasty hands. His name's a body snatcher for a reason. He's gonna knock Stefan Sukulik right out. It'll be a relentless showcase in the first round, followed by a nasty knockout in round 2. Okay, let's see it. Randy Rude Boy Brown versus Alex Cowboy Oliveira. Oliveira is one of the staples in the UFC. He's been around for a long time, but I think he's on his way out the door. Randy Brown's going to open that door for him and get a decision win against him. Oliveira got a nasty loss to the Kazakhstani on that Habib card not too long ago. He's coming off a loss. He might be hungry. So is Randy Rude Boy Brown, though. So I'd like Randy Brown to get it by decision. He's going to outwork this Alex Oliveira and show him at the door. Both Cowboys will be retired soon. Donald Cerrone and Alex Oliveira, unfortunately. Next up, we got Anthony Lionheart Smith versus Jimmy the Brute Crute. Anthony Smith, I love you, man. Great fighter, but just retire. You have no teeth left. Glover Teixeira knock those out of your face, and then Jimmy Crute will knock out the remaining teeth. I don't think you'll get knocked out here because you have quite the chin, but your chin isn't there because you have no teeth to hold that back up. So Jimmy the Brute Crute is going to win here by decision. He won't be able to knock you out, possibly a knockout, but I think it'll be by decision. Next up, you got 2 ancient old boys here, Chris Weidman versus Uriah Hall. Both boys here are nasty old. Weidman, he's been training with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. They are, I believe, brothers-in-law. And yeah, I like Chris Weidman all day. This guy's wrestling is amazing. He will be able to out-wrestle Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall was getting outclassed by ancient Anderson Silva until he got lucky and outpaced him in the later rounds. Uriah Hall did not deserve to win that fight. Chris Weidman wins by pace and wrestling. Alright, not much to say here. Valentina Shevchenko by knockout. That's about all I can say. I can't imagine Shevchenko losing anytime soon. Andrade, yeah, she has good wrestling. She has great power, blah, blah, I don't care. Shevchenko, it's probably going to end, I don't know, knock us back. Round 1, spinning roundhouse, KO. Easy, right to the dome. She's going to kick Andrade right to the head. Finish the fight nice and quick. Now, this is going to be a harder fight. Strawweight champion Wei Li Zhang versus Rose Namajunas. I like this fight. This is going to be a banger. I like Wei Li Zhang has amazing striking, very crisp. Just destroyed Johanna Shevchik that last outing. Turned her into Megamind. Really destroyed her. But yeah, I don't think she'll will be able to win against. No, sorry, I don't think Rose will be able to win against Wei Li Zhang. Rose has some good power, very strong, has good wrestling, but Wei Li Zhang is the modern MMA fighter. She has everything. She has striking, she has takedowns, she has submission game. She knows what she's doing. Wei Li Zhang by knockout, most likely decision. Lastly, up here, we got the two big boys, the boys that do not like each other. Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal, number 2. I think it's going to be the exact same as last fight. Jorge Masvidal has no answer for Kamaru Usman's strength, clinch work, and wrestling. Yes, Jorge Masvidal might get a lucky punch and knock Usman out. Highly unlikely. If Gilbert Burns can stop him with those nasty hands, I do not think Gamebred will be able to knock out the Nigerian Nightmare. I think this ends in similar fashion as last time. Usman wins by decision. He won't be able to knock out Masvidal because Masvidal has a nasty chin. Like, no one will be able to knock out that guy out unless Masvidal hits himself with his own knee. That's the only way he can get knocked out. Masvidal has a nasty chin. Usman has a nasty chin. This is going to be a long, boring main event for a decision for Usman. So, yeah, those are my picks. My favorite picks of the night to make a parlay out of. Usman decision all day long. Throw Shevchenko knockout in there. And then I'm staying away from this fight. This will be spooky. I'm not betting on this one. I also like Jimmy Crute to put in there, grab his money line. That's some good money there as well. Followed by Grant knockout. And lastly, yeah, I like Zhu Rong knockout. Those are my locks of the night, and let's make some money here. Cheers.